Well, there. My name is Telvanni and I play Elsko Summer. Today, I thought that we would, well, basically just go and look at the wall. Give it a long, disapproving stare. Let's first choose a vampire. I've been playing with Adelaine quite a lot lately. Her new build pleases me well, but I feel that she has gotten a lot of attention lately. Then again, I like playing with her, so let's go with Adelaine. So I have absolutely no plans for today's stream, so this will be erratic and chaotic. My daily reward today is 10 crown mimic stones. Well, mimic stones do have their uses, but I'm drawing in that. Let's start with taking a look at today's daily endeavors. Today's daily endeavors encourage you to extract 8 items at an enchanting table, destroy 5 iron attributes, update an outfit 1 time, place 2 dining room furnishings, or complete 1 cure. This week's weekly endeavors encourage you to defeat 300 enemies, complete 16 daily quests, or complete 5 cures. I was going to go for daily quests, but then I helped close or defend 3 siege camps, and this happened. So that was easy. Speaking of siege camps, game devs made the progress faster. We are at 85.5% on phase 2. We are actually going to at some point get to the new part of Solstice, Eastern Solstice. Yay! If we're lucky and diligent, it might even happen this weekend. Which is actually very bad timing because I have plans this weekend. Oh well, I will squeeze you in at some point. Now where am I and where is my way shrine? I don't have any way shrines visible. Or close. This is my closest, easiest option. Whenever I don't have a way shrine close by, I travel outside my sugar bowl suite because this throws me to an outside area very close to a way shrine, so that's convenient. Also, traveling to your homes, whether it's inside or outside, is always free. So let's start by traveling to the Rampart Camp Way Shrine and repeating the steps we have repeated so many times during the past one. It would be really fun if the beam was gradually getting stronger and stronger and stronger until it actually breaks the wall. That siege camp is active, but I wish to pick up quests before heading over that way.
The fellowship calls for your aid.
Let's start with the crafting days.
Craft helms for the worm coats.
I think
Best
we
to put
all
your
know
nose
in
to the
conversations. Craft coats. Can do. Helm style Make 2. Return to armorer.
Keep
Rest
your
up
wits about. I'll see to it our soldiers.
and repeat
Good swords.
6 times in
The
total.
stakes are high.
2 checks. So this NPC, funny thing. People have taken to killing Rob Leadbeat, and every time he dies, he spawns in a different outfit. So this has become a fun thing people do. Dragon Knights are actually kind of strange to play with. You don't actually need to use a bow with a knife blade unless you want to. You can use any weapon with any class, so that gives more freedom to making builds and play. Did I already say? As usual, we are drinking coffee. Joy. So, 2 checks. Return, pick up, reward coffer, and repeat. That was 2.
Best to put. Well done.
Should
Help
we do
equip
all?
our soldiers with armor suitable
Let's-
for. Let those. Whatever 2 glyphs.
Let's not do
The worm codes.
clips.
No.
Actually,
Let.
shields
The
are
stakes are high.
So if the
can't leave
armorer
the camps
wants to
undefended.
give you a quest that you don't want to or can't finish, then you can just retreat in the conversation before picking up a quest and he will offer you something else.
Keep your
That's
wits
nice
about
and
you.
convenient.
Thank you, friend. Let those cultists rule. A lot of those devious worm. Best to put.
Those we can also make.
We must defend the camp.
Three bows.
The stakes are high, so
4.
use your good swords aren't all. Some fellowship sold. Keep your wits about.
2 arm cups. Candle. We are helping. I placed my microphone in a tiny bit different location than usual, and now I have to reach in order to see past it. Sorry.
The stakes are high. These should make our soldiers more.
Right.
There's nothing
Come
heroic
on.
about fighting in worn-out gear. Let those cultists. It's time we show those The worm code. We need to support 3 healing staves. Keep your wits about you.
Crafting, actually, if you pick up the master crafter quest thingy, is not that difficult to learn. The game kind of sort of like holds your hand through the learning process and teaches you everything you need to know. That's the good thing about bet games. They really want to make playing easy.
Best to put your nose. Hopefully this.
Was that 6? Yes, it was. Now let's open our presents. Adeline doesn't know how to craft, so I have all sorts of patterns I'm afraid to read because What if my crafting characters don't yet know these, and then I'm stuck with Adelaide knowing this, and I'm like unable to create them because my tailoring and woodworking skills are like at 1. Hence, cluttered inventory. Ooh, more patterns. Cage wall gated. I haven't seen this before. Let's preview. Wow, I'm storing that immediately.
You seek as that.
My bank is full, so I'm going to randomly pick up something that I don't need. Why do I have jolting offset? Oh, why so difficult? I'm going to pick up that because nobody needs it. Like none of my characters, I mean. Get well gated. Stop. Ah, sure. Let's see what else we got. Wow, materials. Ooh, materials. What do you know, materials? Materials. Ooh, materials.
To leave possessions with this.
Oh, well, could be worse. At least you have a use for materials. So they're not like entirely, how you say, useless.
We need more vitriol. Welcome. Let me mark you.
Defend a siege camp. Only one is right now active, so as we reach the shrine, another one should activate. This one. Everybody's here.
Over here, mercenary.
I want coffee, but I don't have enough hands. This is a total first world problem. I should use my mount, of course, to run to the siege camp, but my pony is even slower than I am. Or at least that's what it feels like. So a new trick was revealed. In order to get souls from siege camps, you need to use heavy defense. I naturally do that with most of my builds, so that's why I have been getting multiple souls, and I didn't make the connection. Sounds gathered. But yeah, that's how you gather multiple souls. I think we're going to do 3 siege camps today. That's about the extent of my patience with these things. 2 green circles are the effects doubled. We did it! Yay! Loot to the wood coffer. Don't forget to loot backpacks. I think there are 2 in each siege camp, but I'm not entirely certain. And then we can return to the rampart camp. Joyously. Happily, because we know that this will not last forever. The end is in sight. Nigh even.
Over here, mercenary.
Return quests and pick up new
It
ones.
is better than the alternative.
Oh, that's right.
Excellent work. Your strength.
Did you have my
This
thanks for your...
NPC's voice has started
You
to
have-
really annoy me, so I'm speeding through conversations. Now, let's hope that the closest siege camp activates. I don't want to run up. Let's see if there's anything new in the ground store. No, not really. I've kind of sort of been having my eye on this dress. It's amazingly beautiful, but it's also hideously expensive. 400 crown gems translates to 8,000 seals of endeavor. If it was 3,600, I wouldn't hesitate. .9%. So during this time, the meter has jumped up like 0.2%, yes. That's actually faster than it used to be. Well, these are taking a long time. Oh, there's been a lot of criticism actually about Gizor and the way it doesn't have a quest or a specific reward. All you get for killing Gizor is an achievement, and that achievement isn't even tied to like a die or a mount or even skill style, so everybody is a bit disappointed. Also, Gizor isn't as interesting as an enemy as it could be. That's my personal opinion. The mechanics are difficult to predict. It has a lot of hit points and well, killing it doesn't bring you the sense of accomplishment because you don't really get anything out of it. Oh, joy. The closest way shrine activated. Way shrine siege camp. This time. Spectators.
Don't leave any behind!
I thought more enemies would. Oh, we already got all the souls. Yay.
Nice work! That Reaper's finished!
Wow, this is advancing really quickly.
Reaper to deal with. You belong to the Reapers.
I think I've said this before, but the siege camps are a lot more fun when there are a lot of people. Is the big boss around now?
Don't leave any behind!
Yes. Victory, yay! So that was 2 siege camps. 1, then I'm done. So at this rate, I would reckon that we reach base
Excellent
3.
work. That.
Thank you. You have my thanks for your...
Pretty quickly. Let's calculate
We
a
have
little bit. We have already gotten to 86%. So I am inclined to believe that phase 3 starts tomorrow. Which makes my life a little bit difficult. We're going to go see a band tomorrow evening, and that happens a little bit earlier than usual. event starts at 9 p.m. But if it looks like phase 3 is like seriously starting tomorrow morning, then I will be there. I must. It is a sacred duty as streamers. So that will totally mess up my schedule, but I shall consider that a first world problem. Let's wait for these siege camps to disengage and see what the next targets are. Because if we're lucky, the closest one will activate again. It's funny how it took so long for game devs to say, yeah, this is taking too long, let's speed up the progress. This one was closed, so another one should arrive soonish. Quite a lot of the land classes. Interesting. Now everything is silent. So we have a 25% chance of this one activating, and it happened! Yay! This is actually the best part of siege camps. The most convenient one activated. While we're waiting. Souls gathered.
Nice work! That Reaper's finished! Don't leave any behind!
And then the beginning. Oops. Using a brush and on his oh, there it was again. We have won! Yay! I see like that. And now that we return our quests,
This one
we
was
can
excellent work.
open 6 coffers.
Excellent. You have my thanks.
Quite certain we get nothing, but at least there is a little bit of excitement here. Nothing. Ooh, I don't notice yet. And a shard of riding bone. That brings me to 60. So, now what? What does one do in Elsecross Online when one is not grinding at siege camps?
I offer work from the
Perhaps
sun
one travels to Necron for a change and picks up a Delve Daily. Those things are fun. But
Fate needs you, Proxy.
which one of the daily quest givers gives you a Delve quest? Subclassing a Nightblade Vampire. I actually subclassed my Arcanist as or with Atrix Spear from Templar, and I would suggest or recommend this one mainly because the passives are so good. And also Radiant Ward is a pretty good damage shield, so maybe this would work for a vampire Nightblade.
Temple jobs available here.
Put your skills to use for the ordinators of the Telvanni Peninsula. You'll be well rewarded for your efforts.
What seems to be the problem?
One of Lord Vivek's favorite tales is the time he bested Vrokulsha, the Deep Reaver. Well, several buoyant armigers went into Apocrypha recently to reenact this great victory. Sadly, they were no match for the creature.
This is a boss quest.
Your skills are a match for the work I have to offer. I could use your assistance if you have the time and fortitude for it.
What do you need?
I need a skilled adventurer for a mission in a dangerous situation. The Kwama eggs deep within Anchor Egg Mine are in high demand, but some crisis there has led the workers to flee. A common occurrence, I'm afraid. Egg miners.
You want me to gather some eggs?
You do not understand the value of these eggs here in Necrom. We value Anchor Mine eggs as a delicacy, and export tithes fund many of the temple's activities here. We cannot delay our shipments by a single day. Will you retrieve the eggs?
All right, I will collect these eggs and return with them.
Try to return in one piece.
So, we are being sent to a delve. Wonderful. I need more coffee and then we should go together.
Good boots or a heavy cloak. It gets cold up north.
I have returned. I have even returned within break. So, where is that delve? Here, how convenient. The egg mine isn't the prettiest delve in the Telvanni Peninsula, but it is an okay delve for today.
Fate needs you, Proxy.
Also, this area is really pretty. I like the way the mushrooms litter the landscapes. Also, you can find some really good waterfalls here. The kind that are low and tiered and really, really pretty. Now, let's try to not get misplaced and turned around. Should we go via here? Can you do that? And then go to the boss and hop over this wall and collect that thing. We can at least try. That one was angry. Failed my rotation there. again. So do I even really need a rotation here? We have found our first chicken egg. Then I wish to go to the boss. It would be nice if we could jump over this wall, but I don't think that's possible. There is nothing stopping us from checking it out. No, the way is blocked. We have no choice but to go around. Oh no, inventory full.
Yes?
Now I need to peek out again.
How may I?
Alright, moving on. Yeah. So, do we go here? I guess.
Must we work so closely with the servants of Periite? They smell foul.
Pick up another egg, and we should find the boss here. I'm waiting for us.
Another subject to help perfect our bond. Soon you'll fall, and Necrom will follow. Enough! Bend Periite's will, encased my putrescent blades.
little bit of an annoying boss because it likes to jump around and
You cannot stop the oncoming
you
blade.
have to kind of sort of chase it, but I have seen worse. So, you can't cheat your way into the boss's area, but you can hop on out of it. Or at least you used to be able to hop on out of it. Have they changed it? Oh no, there you go. One more egg to gather. And then we can return to our quest giver. Amazing.
How do we rise in House Telvanni, clawing and biting our way to the top? How to succeed in House Telvanni, at the precipice, with to up.
I wonder what wonderful presents we're going to get.
Fate needs you, Proxy.
By the grace of the tribunal, you've returned.
I recovered these Guama eggs.
You did? Let me see. Ah, none of them are damaged. Well done. I'll see that these are shipped out immediately. You've done well. Here's your reward.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Let's open our present now. We got a focus script and funerary wrappings. And now as we have a little bit of time left, and I don't want to return to the grind, I'm going to take you to the fair winds, which I have finished decorating. I'm going to show this in a separate video, but I thought we might enjoy a little bit of a sneak peek. So, I thought that this would be like a floating home to all of my roses, who are vampires. All of them. On the top deck, we have a little bit of a theater thing happening. I thought that this would be a fun way to attract humans on board. And in the captain's quarters, I have prepared a little bit of a party for said human guests. We have food and drink here. This idea came from ESO Furnishings having so many beautiful dishes in the menus. I just wanted to find a way to take advantage of all of these wonderful mouth-watering dishes. And here we have a dining area. Two secluded areas for activities that might not need to be seen by everyone. And I have also built an upstairs area here. I used a Leyland stairway and high aisle platforms to create this, and also high aisle railings. And in the upstairs area, a little bit of art and, well, what did you think the humans are for? As we go into the lower decks, I have created crafting areas. Here we have a cooking fire, and also one of the roses has taken up a hobby of creating pottery. And over here, oh, the lights from the theater set play through the deck. I think it's real nice. Over here, fabric knitting and yarn spinning and jewelry station, woodworking station, blacksmithing station, and clothing station. In the lower area, we have a clockwork styled nook with 4 precasas, banka and scribing station, scribing altar, and also, well, some of the victims don't go down easily, so we torture them. This is another feeding area for vampires. A bit morbid, yes, but, well, that's the way we roll. And as we head on to the crew quarters, I have decorated a room for all of my roses. We have a room for Diana and Inessa, my elementals. Dark Elf and Breton styles are combined here, and also I have placed here a lot of books. Behind a ghostly door, we find a Telvanni room. This is actually a spare room. I might need to make another rose at some point. Then we have a room for the red girl. I made a sock who only uses red skill styles, so I wanted to decorate in red versions. And here we see that many of the roses belong to the Dark Brotherhood. This is where we spread the joyous message of murder. As we enter here, we find a room that belongs to the Mad Woman, the one touched by Uncle Shane. I have placed here, Mad God's Garden music box. And, well, a lot of butterflies. This is Linian's room, complete with a bastion. And this room belongs to the Weird Sisters, my Templar and Dragon Knight, who don't really belong or understand the ways of others. They are attempting a pet and failing miserably. Here we have another crafting area, alchemy, and enchanting. That's the stairs. If we head on over upstairs, we find a seating area. This is Elizabeth's room. I wanted a Sijic touch with elven architecture. I kind of sort of want to change this bookcase into a filled one that looks a bit barren. Here we have a bar. Well, Galdora doesn't realize that she is herself a snack. If we go this way, we find a library. I thought that the Seeker poster goes well with the Infinite Archive painting. And over here, a little nook for meditation and worship. If we go in here, we find Tenesa's room. She is one of my necromancers. This room belongs to the other necromancer, Eterna, who likes to dabble with taxidermy. Or perhaps she is trying to make the bird come to life. Over here we have Riamio's room. I decided that she is a painter, so I have given her canvases and such. This is Mommy and Daddy Rosa's room, decorated in Necrom style. And was that all of it? I think that was all of it. Decorating this home took a really long time, and it was a super fun process. I haven't done much with the outer area because, well, the individual rooms took up so much of my build budget, but I think this works pretty well as it is now. Oh look, I see a monster. How fun. But now, as we have done many things today, I do believe the time has come. This is where we'll put the remains, by the way. Yes, the time has come to say goodbye. Oh no. I will return just as soon as phase 3 starts. Yes. Uncertain of when it actually starts, but keep your eyes peeled and we will see again. Thank you so much for watching and see you all later.